fall in this bitch like some good. Can't stand
Preferably
myself.
them green chips on the top of the
Oh,
refrigerator.
hola, everybody. Leslie is telling people to grab things off the top of the refrigerator. And we live. We live, Leslie. But anyway, we'd like to thank everybody for tuning in this week. You're tuned into Unlabeled the Podcast. I'm your illustrious host, Jerome Williams. I have my good friend, Kendall Watson, in the building. How you doing this week, brother?
Doing great. Go Bucks. We just won last night. I'm recapping the game right now. Marshawn Beauchamp, you're the man. Yes. Joe Ingles, we'll see you on Monday. You're looking very ripped. Mm-hmm. You're taking some steroids of some type, but I don't care. And welcome.
Thank you, brother Kendall. And you said you was good. You didn't get that much sleep last night, but you good. Good to hear you good, brother. I also got my good brother Sydney Blaze in the building. How you feeling this week, Sydney?
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
I see you with the
Bucks held it down last night too. No Giannis, no Middleton.
Yeah, they held it down.
Good.
And it doesn't even matter.
I see you with the dead stock unlabeled merch on too.
Oh yeah, merch.
Yeah, I see. I also got Montre Brown in the building. How you feeling, brother Montre?
Just blessed to be on here again, man. Just blessed, man.
I still need you.
I appreciate it.
Angle your camera down still. It's still real high, bro. Only thing I can see is like the middle of your chest down. Keep going. I'll tell you when to stop. Just keep going. Stop.
Who won't try to take his hairline off?
No, I don't.
Right. Is that what it is, man?
Hey, no, the haters, man.
Okay, so
hairline on camera.
Because from what I'm looking at in the picture, bro, while I'm going down.
Hey, I can see you. I can see you, bro.
No. Bro, so do me a favor. So now you want to let
what I'm saying is you can see my whole body.
It don't matter what you're seeing. It matters what I'm seeing. I'm producing the show. It don't matter what you're seeing. So what I want you to do right now, since you putting the production on Front Street, I want you to click on the YouTube link and bring it up right now while we're watching the show, so you can see how you look on camera. Because you can only see the abnormal on your sweater, and that's it. I'm trying to get it to where niggas can see your whole drip.
Hey, Ron, we just.
I need that. I need that hoodie too, Trey. Let me get that.
This was specially made. I can get you one now.
Nah, fuck that.
Send
hoodie.
it to me.
Just do what the hell I tell you to do with your camera. Fuck that.
I got you.
Anyway, and last but not least, since this is why Montre be on the thin leash every week. I'm gonna fire his ass. But last but not least, we got our sister Leslie Brown in the building. How you feeling this week, Leslie?
I am feeling great today. Very, very good. How y'all doing?
Do you need to angle your camera down too?
Sure.
I'm fucking with you. See, you see how you see. That's what I'm saying. Like, you see how easy that was. Trey had to make it difficult.
No, I didn't say anything. I actually was doing it, and Blaze said something, and then you attacked me. So we're gonna get to that. We gonna get to that later on in this episode.
Because you telling me what you see. I'm trying to tell you what I'm saying on the production side.
Listen. I'm doing exactly what he's saying. And Blaze said, man, you hate it. And then that's when it started. I ain't say nothing. I was just following directions. Yeah, man. Listen, damn Suge Knight.
No, I just want you to understand. I just want you to understand. We have a big ass banner at the bottom of the screen, bro. I want people to see what y'all wearing. So you gotta adjust it. I know what you see on the camera, but you gotta compensate for that big ass banner at the bottom of the screen where it says "Where talent." And today's name of the episode is "When Talent Doesn't Work Hard," and we'll get to that later on. But yeah, Leslie, you was telling us about something before we started the show. What was this show on Netflix you was watching?
It's called Don't Pick Up the Phone. I only made it halfway through the first episode because it was a little too thick for me to handle. But basically, it's about people calling like random restaurants. And they called it McDonald's. I forgot where it was at, but they called it McDonald's. Told the manager, I guess, to pull a young lady to the back because she was stealing. Mm-hmm. And the man on the phone had her basically strip the girl butt naked, like no clothes whatsoever. The girl had grabbed like an apron that they had on the side to kind of shield herself. The manager's letting her do this. It's a whole woman. Listen to the man on the phone. She's saying that the restaurant was busy, so she needed to get back to the front counter. So the man like, well, do you have another man that can come in? Why does it have to be a man? She didn't call her fiance. Fiance get there, the man on the phone, the pretending officer that had the man smacking a girl out on her ass for like 20 minutes, told him that he needed to smell her breath and had her kiss him to do that. Yeah. It got so bad to the point to where the young lady ended up performing fellatio on this man. And if you don't know what fellatio means, just Google it.
Mm-hmm. Do you Google?
And after the fellatio was performed, I guess that was just enough for him. So he like ran out of the McDonald's, and an off-duty janitor or maintenance man, I should say, better terms, came into the room, got on the phone, and once he heard the BS, he was like, "Oh, like hell no, this some fuck shit. I ain't on none of that." And I guess he like ended the call. But like I said, that was all. I probably got through like this was all in the first 30 minutes.
Wow.
So yeah, it was real sick. And apparently this has been happening like at different across the country at different restaurants. People posing as the police. They can't track the call down. But to me, the person on the phone is absolutely insane. But I'm gonna have to put fault on the manager because you had no business going that far. They took all her clothes and her car keys and put it in her car and locked her car up. So even if she wanted to leave, she would still be embarrassed walking through a restaurant full of people asshole naked.
Yeah, well, but you were getting to a bigger point about the show. You said you had daughters, so that show was a little bit much for you to watch, right?
Yeah, it was a trigger for. Yeah, it's a trigger for me. I have two girls. Like anything that deals with like fucking with kids and right, that shit is not cool. And like I said, I have a daughter, so it gets me angry, and I'll be ready to whoop their ass. Yeah. So I just can't. Whether it's fictional, whatever. I don't care if fact fiction. I can't watch it. I just can't.
Yeah, and I think it's a slippery slope. A lot of creatives have like real sick minds, and I think it's a real slippery slope between like creativity and like say this shit, and like when you reach in like almost to like a porn level as well. Like that's the reason why I never really fuck with Rob Zombie movies, because I don't feel like it's like Rob Zombie movies. If y'all not familiar, like he did a Michael Myers film and he had another show series, but it just was like super grotesque and weird. You know what I'm saying? Characters just be cussing. It's really not story driven at all. It's more just profane and just sick and grotesque. I was never a fan of that type of art, man. So you gotta it's a real slippery slope when it comes to what you're trying to portray.
Because it makes me feel like, has this been done to you, or have you done this to somebody else? Because why is your mind going to this point? How were you exposed to this? Like, what made you get to that point? You have to be exposed to something to be this sick.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, don't watch that series. That's basically what Leslie is trying to say. Trigger warning. Yeah, it's called Don't Pick Up the Phone. But if y'all want to watch some good TV, man, what I've been enjoying lately is this show called Riches on Amazon Prime. Have y'all watched?
Oh my god!
Have y'all watched Riches?
I watched that whole series in one night.
I didn't even hear about it till you said something yesterday.
Bro, listen, every person that I know,
I haven't seen it.
Every person that I know who's seen it, they binged it. They normally finish it in one night because it's that good. Like when I tell you, bro, from the wardrobe to the acting to the story, like the writing. Somebody's TV is real loud in the background, by the way. But like I said, the storyline, the writing, everything is like on point, fam. Like I hadn't seen writing this good on the television show in ages. Like I said, this is absolutely brilliant. It's an all black cast. The wardrobes are phenomenal. Leslie, was they not dressed to the nines in that show?
Man, they snapped. Like, for that to be an African movie, it definitely has changed the narrative for like previous African movies. You know, they look like you just recorded off of Android.
Yeah.
But yeah, they snapped with this one. It's a great series. I'm ready for part 2.
Yeah. I'm about to look up the cast right quick because I gotta fill y'all in. But I'm telling you, it's a brilliant series. Y'all gonna watch it. I guarantee.
Check it out.
It's only 6 episodes. Like I'm so like I really hope that they pick it up because I feel like this was like a pilot season for the show, so they can kind of like get a test audience and see how, because they fit so much in those 6 episodes, bro. It's so many plots and twists and like, you know, normally when they compact so much story into a series of a show, you almost feel like, man, they rushing this, they pacing it, you know what I mean? But it's like the pacing is weird, but it's a phenomenal series, and you can watch it in one night because it's only 6 episodes. But it's absolutely a brilliant series, man. Let me look it up right quick. Get the actors and the cast for y'all. But what else did you know about the show, Leslie, while I'm Googling this?
I like, even though the wife, she was crazy.
Sarah Niles, Claudia Richards.
She was crazy, but I liked how the daughter was handling them. Like, she was really about to go about her business. Then you said something slick about my mama. Now I'm about to cut up. But I feel like the daughter had good intentions. I don't feel like she had ill intent or wanted to come in and turn things upside down. Sorry for any spoilers, guys, but
yeah. No, I don't think you gave away too many. Damn, you know what's funny? Like, so I've seen Deborah, I believe you pronounce her name Ayo Renide. I've seen her in several other television series before, but I didn't know she was a Nigerian actress. Same thing with
that's a whole African movie.
Yeah, it's a series, but yeah, it's a whole African movie. But
that's all I watch though. Like seriously, all that comes up on my Netflix because I watch so many different shows. Like I sit there and watch the Italian shows, all of that. Every new African movie that come out, it comes up on my Netflix. So I've been watching. That's all I watch is African movies and shows.
Yeah, I think the only American person.
They cuts up.
Yeah, I think the only American person on there was the CFO, C.J. Beckford. I think he was the only American actor. But dude, like this, when I tell y'all, fam, like y'all got to check this show out. And I like, fam, they was dressed so fly in the show. I mean, everybody from Deborah, the CEO, to the mama. It was not one bad piece of wardrobe. It almost kind of reminded me of like Black Panther, how the wardrobes were. Like every piece of wardrobe in the series was fire, fam. I'm sitting up here like, man, I need to know who designed this shit because I need to pick me up a few pieces. That's how fire they was dressed in that show, fam.
It was. Yeah, that's real nice. They had the men looking real good.
Yeah, really, real talk. It gave me a lot of pride.
Hilarious.
It had a lot of pride in. Gave me a lot of pride in like an African
men looking real good.
Now, all right. Now I'm gonna be done. The man looking real good, but no, definitely check that series out. Once again, we talking about Riches on Amazon Prime. If y'all not familiar, like I said, it's only 6 episodes.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, please stream that because I definitely want to see this series come back because they left it open. Yeah. They wrapped up the main storyline, but they left it open for a very intriguing season 2. So I'm looking forward to it. It's definitely also Game of Thrones shit. Like when it comes to like the corporate shit, like just the different ties and everybody's interest in this company in 6 episodes, fam. Like some of the best writing I've ever seen. Check that out. That was Riches, by the way, I was talking about. But but yeah, man. Like, let me get to the main event because I want to talk about what Trey? What are you laughing at?
Nothing, man.
You laughing at something? I'm talking and you start giggling. What the fuck you laughing at?
Hey, I'm just having a good time, man. I'm on today.
Okay. Can Trey be happy today?
No, he can't be happy, bro.
I can't be happy.
No, you cannot be happy.
He already attacked me when I was trying to. He already attacked me, Blaze, when I was trying to fix the camera, man. So
that was crazy too.
Yeah, I don't want him to like kill my good energy.
No, I don't ever want Trey happy on a podcast ever. I'm nothing. No peace. I want problem always.
It's gonna be one.
It's gonna be one
before it's over. For sure.
Hey, Trigger. Somebody said you faded as hell.
So that's why
that too.
You better know it. You better know it.
That's why he over here Beavis and Butthead laughing. But I'm completely sober, and today's episode is brought to y'all by.
Hey, no, it ain't enough ice in that cup, Trey.
Yeah.
It ain't enough.
Nah. But I'm completely sober today. Today's episode is brought to y'all by Be Clear. Make sure y'all go ahead and hit up the brother Nurse Madi. For some high quality water and some aluminum packaging. Like I said, this is a family owned company, nurse owned. This water is packaged in an infinitely recyclable aluminum, helping us reduce pollution on land and sea. Thank you for partnering with us to create a measurable, cleaner environment. And that is Be Clear Water. You can find it at Be Clear H2O on Instagram and BeClearH2O.com. So make sure y'all grab that. But in the meantime,
only you can prevent forest fires.
All right.
Did it, man. Booty bitches, man, that shit.
Black hippie, y'all. Black hippie, y'all. So, brothers and sisters, have y'all
that
heard?
Boy is good.
Have y'all heard Ab-Soul's new album, Herbert?
I sure have.
Hey, I actually was listening to it this morning in the car, man. I only got to like number 5, but man.
Right.
Ain't nothing better than good. Ain't nothing better than some good rap, man.
Yeah.
Hey, he rapping on that shit. I'm pleasantly surprised.
Some soulful beats. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, yes.
Yeah.
It's fire.
This is the album. That's what I said. That's why I titled this episode "When Talent Doesn't Work Hard." Ab-Soul has always been, to me, immensely talented, an extremely lyrical MC. I never really too much cared for his entire projects until now. Herbert is the first project from Ab-Soul that I feel like he delivered on. And after I did a little bit of research, it came to light why I've kind of felt this way. Because like I said, I always felt like he had 100% had an unlimited amount of potential. The way he rap is just incredible. Like, it's not too many guys that's as lyrical as he is and that layers their lyrics as he does. But I didn't realize his history of struggling with drug abuse. He really struggled with drug abuse, like big time. And prior to the release of his very first album, he actually tried to commit suicide, which I was not aware of. He jumped off a 50-foot bridge. Was y'all familiar with that?
No, I ain't know that.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah. He tried to commit suicide. He said it was.
I know he tried to commit suicide. I just didn't know he tried to jump off a bridge.
Yeah. No, he jumped off the bridge. He landed and a car broke up.
I just didn't know that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know if I didn't know if I was clear. But yeah, he jumped off the bridge. Car broke his fall. He broke his femur. He broke a bunch of bones. Didn't do nothing to his knees cap or no brain damage. So clearly God was with him that night. He said he had never thought. Crazy. Yeah, he said he never had any suicidal thoughts until he was on drugs. He said he wasn't suicidal. He said he just got in one of those drug induced states and decided to end his life. I guess he said he didn't even remember it. And after he jumped off the bridge, he was walking to his mom's house. after he jumped off the bridge, because the bridge he jumped off of was in like a walking radius from his mom's crib. But wow. yeah, like
that's crazy.
Yeah, crazy story. I also didn't know that he was still independent. I thought I thought TDE.
He not signed to TDE?
No, I think he is a TDE artist, but he's still. I think they do his distribution and production and stuff. But no, he's 100% still independent. He's not even signed to a record label.
Really?
Yeah, like I said, all this stuff is starting to make sense now. Why I've never felt like he reached his potential. You know what I mean?
Because he's doing it himself.
Yeah, he's doing it himself. He said this album he actually went in the studio and listened to his producers. You can tell because the project is extremely cohesive. From the interludes to just the overall title, making Herbert is very, very introspective. He starts the album with his grandmother reading Bible scripture. Let me play it for y'all.
It's a very well put together album.
Yes, it is.
100%. Like I was like completely surprised me. But this the first track. It's called "Message in a Bottle." Man, he was going crazy right there for a second. But no, that's the type of vibe this whole album is in. Like I said, it's extremely personal. We often talk about how how times music either influences culture or imitates culture. I'm a big proponent of, I like to celebrate things that I like and that I listen to, and things that can actually change the culture. And I definitely feel like this album is one of those things. If you're a true fan of hip hop and lyricism, any of y'all would like to agree with that?
Yeah, I just want to
or disagree. But go ahead. What you about to say, Ken?
I just personally want to say, just me being an Ab fan, and I've liked all his projects personally, and I think Control System is probably his best. But this, I think that this is more, like you said, like more of him, like kind of revealing more of himself and kind of changing up how he wanted to kind of approach it, especially with the production. The production is much different from what he's had in the past. But like, once again, dude is just stellar. And I just want to thank, niggas like Jay-Z, Lupe, Raz, Kaz, M, all the niggas that influenced him as a young nigga coming up. He's the reason. This is the reason why he's as lyrical as he is, and he always kind of stretches the bar, and kind of goes into stuff that a lot of rappers just don't even care to go into in any event. Mm-hmm. So just appreciate that young brother. I'm glad he's still here with us, and hopefully he's getting over any situations that he going on. I know he had some shit going on with Mac Miller too, because they was friends when he killed himself. So it could be a whole collection of things. So hopefully dude is on a better mental mind frame. But this album kind of shows that, and it looked like he was way more happier. It's quite a few songs where he just going crazy, So
we're gonna get into some more of the music. But like I said, I definitely he's definitely stated that he's not a suicidal person. He said every time he's had suicidal thoughts, they were drug induced. You know what I mean? And like the one time he actually acted on it, it was drug induced. He said he's pretty much done every drug. So like I said, definitely. He's definitely in a better mind state, you know what I mean? And he said that all he's ever wanted to do was be considered one of the greats and be acknowledged by the greats. And he said he's got all the acknowledgement he's needed from Jay-Z, from Eminem, from everybody. But he's like,
Joe Budden.
Yeah, he said, I'm still broke. That's what he said. But he's trying to now he's trying to get to it. Like I said, he listened to the producers. And to my defense, on his past albums, I'm not saying that the lyrics weren't good. I just want to explain that to everybody. But there's a point that when you're a great lyricist, or when you do one thing good, you like to me, hip hop and great music encompasses all of that. Like, you don't have to be super lyrical and rap over a preem beat just to be considered great. To me, I like a cohesive project. I want to hear a good flow, good lyrics. It don't have to be the top tier lyrics, but I want to hear good flow, good lyrics, and great production. And he's done that on this album. You know what I mean? It might not be his most lyrical album, but I feel like he's accomplished everything he needs to do on this album. And I'm gonna play a little bit of what one of my favorite tracks on here is called Fallacy. He just too good, bro.
Hey, excuse me. I hadn't made it that far.
I'm sorry. I saw your head nodding the whole time over there, going crazy, bro.
Damn, they want you to play it again.
right. Hey, listen, that was
sorry, viewers.
Hey, listen, I was listening to it Friday, trying to get my early review out, bro, and I was trying not to play songs over, man. But it's a couple tracks on here I almost want to hit replay on instantly. But I made it through the whole album. But that was definitely the one that I played over twice. Because I was like, nah, he rapping too good on this. I need to play this one more time.
Too good. Yeah.
Hey, no, TDE definitely been going. They last 3 releases, Kendrick, SZA, and
well, Kendrick is no longer TDE. He's PG.
That last one was.
What you talking about? The Mr. Morale?
Yeah.
No, Mr. Morale's on the PG.
On TDE.
PG Lane. He's in. He independent now. He left TDE. So I mean, I'm pretty sure he got. I ain't seen nothing as of late, no ties to him or nothing, but yeah.
They probably distribute though, like how it is with what's the name? Because it's that album was still. I said they probably distribute then, because that album definitely was under TDE.
I thought that was his last one under TDE, but
I mean, yeah. I mean, it might have been, but I was just saying that one still was under him. It's like PG Lang /
Oh, okay. So yeah, they probably handle distribution. I don't know the inner workings of it, but I know he definitely not officially a TDE artist,
right?
Because PG Lang is him. What's his cousin, Baby Keem, and he got one other artist under there. Because I just went to a show in July. Damn, I forgot the other artist's name. Is it Taylor Leon?
Yeah, it was PG and TDE.
Really. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, they probably handle his distribution, but yeah, he definitely got his own record label now. Like I said,
PG, TDE, Aftermath, Interscope.
Yeah. So he probably signed to, so they probably handle his distribution. We definitely seen this happen before, you know what I'm saying? But PG Lang is Kendrick's own record label. But like I say, either way, it's still dope to see. You know what I'm saying? I'm just glad that he still got some kind of inner working with them. Because I remember he released that long statement saying that he was leaving TDE last year. Or in I think it was 2020 when he released that, and then they started doing PG Lang commercials. So yeah, so maybe they handle this distribution. But either way, let me get to that Preem track though, because this is the one that Kendall was talking about, and this is outside of Fallacy, this might be my favorite track on this song. Let me see here. Sorry, y'all. I closed the app like an idiot. Here we go. I did not want to turn that off, man. He was going so
damn, dog.
Yeah. And you see, you mentioned trying to commit suicide and then shot in his leg. And correction, Kendrick Lamar announced last August that his latest album, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, will be his final project under the TDE banner. The Compton native had an almost 2-decade-long partnership with the label, first signing with them in the mid-2000s. During his time with Top Dawg, Kendrick became one of the most celebrated rappers of his generation, released 8 different projects and 5 of those going #1 on the Billboard 200. Just because he's done with TDE doesn't mean Kendrick is also done with the music industry. Alongside with his friends Dave Free, K-Dot is now running the show of his own label, PG Lang. The imprint has already signed Kendrick's cousin, Baby Keem, and also West Coast native Tana Leon in February. And Tana Leon is set to release his latest album, his first album on PG Lang, which I love Tana Leon. He's dope. If y'all not familiar, get familiar. He got a couple singles out there. That's TANNA Leon, spelled the normal way, the proper way. But yeah, check that out, man. I like Tana Leon. But yeah, Ab-Soul. Back to Ab-Soul. He's going crazy. Fire, bro. Insane. And I know a lot of people. This was another interesting conversation I had this week because, like I said, I know a lot of people always had questions about Ab-Soul's appearance, why he wear the glasses and why his lips so black. A lot of people just attribute it to like smoking, that's normally the thing. But he actually has a skin disease. It's called Stevens-Johnson syndrome. It's normally it's a rare syndrome. It's about 20,000 people in America have it, but it's something that can actually affect your vision and like your mucous membranes and make you break out in rashes and stuff like that. And it causes like skin rashes and all this type of stuff. But this is it's normally caused by taking some kind of medication. But so for anybody who's familiar, just a little insight on why Ab-Soul has that appearance that he has is due to Stevens-Johnson syndrome. But yeah, man, check his album out.
The nigga smoked a lot of weed.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people thought. But yeah, that's the reason his lips look like that. Well, yeah, definitely check his album out. The album is called Herbert. It is in stores now. Yeah,
fire.
What's that?
Any personally blind too?
No,
partially blind.
It called the Stevens-Johnson syndrome affects your vision, any of your mucous membranes, your soft tissue type shit, like your lips. It causes scarring, irritation, rashes, and then it definitely fucks with your vision. That's why he wears the dark shades all the time. But yeah, just giving some people some insight on that. But yeah, so we also want to talk about this week was, let me see, I gotta look it up, was the Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez case.
Not the Meg Thee Stallion.
Tory Lanez versus Meg Thee Stallion, whatever you want to call it.
Hey man, free Tory, man.
Free Tory.
Free Tory.
Toxic King.
Look, I'm going by the music, man. I like his music better.
All right.
He probably shot that bitch. But the music fire.
Dog.
I'm 50.
I said I like his music better. I'm going with
You're on mute, Kendall.
No, I'm just laughing. Niggas love that music, boy.
Hey, music, man.
We just had the same conversation about R. Kelly last week.
I thought he shot that bitch, but
I don't think he shot that girl.
I promise you, I had a listening party. The R. Kelly listening party because I was like, this is the last time I could listen to it.
Oh wow!
Hey, R. Kelly listening party.
To never be able to listen to that music.
Did you listen to If I Admit It?
No, I don't like that song.
I'm sure you don't.
Trey, what'd you do? Trey, what'd you do to your camera? Why your camera go to vertical?
I twisted it, bro. I turned it.
You need to stop.
You don't like that either?
Trey, no, I don't like it. Can you put it back the way it was? Why are you fucking with it?
I promise you, dog. I listened.
Leave it like that. Don't turn it no more. Turn it again. I'm breaking your nose. Anyway,
I don't like it.
Anyway, so
it ain't no anyway.
Trey, take the head off. Take the head off.
Hold on, first off, dog. You gonna stop disrespecting me on this podcast too, dog. If you turn it again, I'm gonna break your nose. I'll bust you in your shit, Rome, dog. If you want to go there, dog, like straight up, dog. Like if you want to go there today, dog, you be getting real. Hey, dog, listen, that ain't how you talk to your best friend, dog. You be getting real reckless sometime on this podcast, man. I think it needed. Brandon been telling me about it. He been texting me, bro. He said he don't like it, bro. He get on here, bro.
Hey, Trey, low key, I don't like it.
Blaze don't really. He don't like it neither, dog. Like you be getting reckless for no reason.
I'm shaking.
Why would you say you'll break my nose, bro? And then I'm supposed to take that.
I'm shaking.
That is kind of crazy. You don't tell niggas break their nose.
I'm shaking in my crew neck. But anyway, back to the Meg Thee Stallion.
You ain't gotta be shaking. back
to the.
I don't care how big you is.
Back to the Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez case. Just don't turn your camera no more. Trey.
This shit is a circus, man. Why they doing this?
No, bring us up.
Every time I'm on here, man, he just can't. He got to be out of control.
No, man. I'm talking about Tory and Meg.
Yeah.
Oh man, damn.
We back on that.
Shot Meg.
Yeah, I'm a shoot.
Shannon, please relax.
Wrong shot, man.
Skip and Shannon.
Put your glass.
Calm down. Do we need to go to commercial breaks?
That's him. You see, he hyper violent over there. What Skip say? Put your glasses back on. Put your glasses.
That's what you doing after you disrespected his Hall of Fame career.
Right. You Skip. Exactly. Thank you, Kendall.
So if anybody don't know what I was talking about, Skip, how did y'all? Well, before we continue with the story, Meg and Tory, that I'm trying to let Leslie update us on. How did y'all feel about Skip telling Shannon to put his glasses back on?
That was hilarious, dog.
Did y'all think that was that big? Did y'all think that was that big a deal as the internet made it?
It was, though. That was disrespectful.
Absolutely.
Man. Hey, Skip be out of order, man.
Jerome
somebody gonna punch his old ass in this shit.
Yeah, absolutely disrespectful.
It's
because the reason why I disrespect. Because if Shannon do that same shit to Skip and be like, bro, you was just a writer for the Dallas Cowboys. Don't nobody really care about your career. He would feel some kind of way. Just like when Jalen had to disrespect him about his averaging 1 point
stats. What he said?
1 point per game when he was playing basketball. He hated that shit because that was the last time we saw Jalen Rose on that show. So I definitely think it was a big deal because Shannon Sharp. He ain't just no personality. The nigga's a Hall of Famer, bro. Like he a 3-time champion. Right. He's arguably the best tight end of all time. So like, he gonna feel some kind of way. That's his livelihood. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He's the prototype for what we see now in tight ends. Like as far as pass catching and touchdowns and scoring. And shit.
I remember I don't know. It was a long time ago. It was over a decade ago. I just want to say this real quick about Justin. Everybody who don't know him, he played basketball, mostly throughout his life. And I remember one time we was at his crib and they was talking about some basketball or some shit. And I said something like, man, y'all niggas always talking about some fucking basketball, but it'd be plenty of real shit we could talk about. And then Justin said, but this is my life though. And so I had to really think about shit like that. Like I didn't, because I played basketball, but I didn't take it like that serious. Once I stopped getting taller, I just quit. but like somebody like him, who that was his thing. You know what I'm saying? That was his career. You know what I'm saying? So same thing I would probably feel if I was Shannon Sharp, especially to his extent, he went all the way to the pros and he ended up being better than his own brother. So, you know what I'm saying? Who he looked up to when he was coming up with football. So, yeah, I think it was kind of a dig on him because, he loved Tom Brady so much. So he, Skip, So he had to like jab that elbow into Shannon, and he know Shannon ain't gonna fight the nigga on live TV, so he knew he was protected.
He definitely took that as a threat when he took his glasses off. You know, white man, you take your glasses off, that means you're trying to square up. That's so Trey.
He wanted to.
That nigga had 911.
Put your glasses on.
Trey, put your
glasses on.
Trey, put your glasses back on.
they not in the room, so I'm on all violence.
Yeah, but anyway,
Trey, put your hat back on.
All right. So Leslie, bring us back up to speed on the Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lane case, pretty please, okay? I don't want you to think I'm disrespecting you because I'm actually scared of you, Leslie, because I'm not gonna fight back.
My nails too long to fight.
Right.
My nails too long.
All right.
So I guess they've been going to court all last week. So the Kelsey, the best friend, she has a case of like amnesia, and she has been pleading the fifth the whole time. She's on the stand to the point where they like threaten her ass with like perjury because she like, I don't know, I don't remember, like I don't know.
Bro,
No.
she got up there and didn't give a
She
fuck.
cut up. She cut up so bad that they played like part of her interview where she said that he actually shot the damn girl. I personally don't think that he shot her. Megan and that Kelsey girl, they lie a lot. Like Megan lied, and this has been proven that she lies and she's violent. I personally don't care for her, but I still wouldn't want her to get shot. I'm a woman before anything, and I would hope that whomever injured the young lady, they get what they need. But I honestly don't think that boy shot her.
Absolutely.
I think that it was a damn best friend because they was mad, according to them, that they both were screwing the little man. Huh?
Leslie.
The little man.
Megan is like, she been doing some lying. She went and sat with that the one lady and said she didn't even have sexual relations with him. So
yeah, she's really been known to lie a lot. So that messes up your credibility like mug.
No,
like
but absolutely. But the number one, he's 5'1", right? They said that he said, "Dance, bitch, dance," and was shooting at her feet. He absolutely did that. Megan Thee Stallion, 6'4", fam. She's 6'4". He absolutely did that to her. He had to present dominance. It's no way. He 5'1".
Hey, look.
If she got aggressive,
whether he did it or not,
if she got it or not,
this is court, bro. Like whether he did it or not. Is reasonable doubt, bro. Ain't no jury gonna convict that man.
No. I mean, it's absolutely reasonable doubt. We just got to use logic, though.
He probably did.
She was an aggressive drunk 6'4". She was an aggressive drunk 6'4" woman.
I'd have shot her ass too.
And he's 5 feet tall. Like he shot her. Shot her.
As he should.
She could have put him on her shoulder.
Hey, all he had to say when the police came was this big bitch was trying to kill me. Oh, that's all he had to say.
That's all he had to say.
Say, look at her. This big bitch was trying to kill me.
You've never been 5 feet in your life since you was a child, bro. Like, could you imagine her coming at you, bro? You think it's Shaq, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. You know what he did. Dance, bitch, dance. He talked like that.
Hey, look. Hey, look. The music fire. Free Tory.
And it's not funny that she got shot, but I'm just saying, like, everybody.
Honestly, I don't think that she really got shot. With some of the doctors are saying like it was just like fragments, and from my understanding, they were saying that fragments. Could come from bullets ricocheting off of things. So I don't think
that's still getting shot. It was bullets in her foot. So that's still getting shot.
I don't think that he physically shot her. I don't know. I hate that it happened to her. Regardless of how I feel about her as an artist, as a person, and as a woman, I think that it's real foul. Whoever did do that, like that's out of order.
Yeah, like we'll never know what happened that night.
I know what happened.
Well, yeah, we know what happened, but I'm just saying, like, they ain't never gonna say what happened. It's just messy, man. That shit messy.
It's very messy. It's very messy. Yeah, it's very messy.
Yeah, but they said they did say that they didn't do it. They did say in court. I read this morning. They said in court that they showed evidence of the messages of him saying like him apologizing for shooting her.
Yeah,
so he said that he was apologizing for putting his hands on both of them, because he had
Oh,
So he
okay.
apologized,
Kelsey by
but
her
he
hair,
never
and
he
I
had
think
never admitted to
he
shooting her.
That it was the shooting. Okay.
Yeah,
he
and
apologized for physically hitting them.
yeah, and also they were saying that there was no gunpowder residue on Tory, and it was 5
No,
shots.
there was. No, there was. They said it was on
no,
him
it was-
and Kelsey.
Oh, him
They
and
couldn't
Kelsey.
find
Oh,
his DNA on the gun, or like on the magazine of the gun. His DNA was not on there. It
GSR
was
residue
female.
on him and Kelsey.
mhm,
But on the gun, the DNA they found on the gun was from a woman,
mhm.
is what they were saying, but it was not his.
That's crazy though. But this is what happened when you become a lying ass messy bitch though. Whenever you're around a bunch of messy ass people, shit is always inconclusive like this, and that's a damn shame that we ain't gonna never really get to the bottom of it. You know what I'm saying? To know
Oh
what
no,
happened,
Tory
right?
go. Look, he gonna say it in the music.
Yeah, the thing that just irritates
I
me
admit
too
it.
is that both of their careers going to suffer from this shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Listen,
both of their
what-
careers is going to suffer from this shit.
yeah. All because y'all be
I heard Kendall. I'm ignoring him. Fuck Kendall. What'd you say? Let the audience hear what you said, Kendall.
I just said I admit it. The pedo nursery rhymes continue.
He's gonna be on the remix.
The pedo nursery rhymes be getting off.
If Tory go
Man,
if Tory go to jail, they gonna have an all-star list of music and niggas in jail, dog. That'd be the coldest mixtape ever.
I was
Hey,
making
but-
fun of R.
but-
Kelly a little bit, but I will say that album actually wasn't released by him. They,
Yeah, we
I
talked-
think they were saying that they stole his masters or some shit.
Yeah, we talked about that last week.
Yeah.
Those Jews again.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, you finna get us canceled.
Yeah. Before we,
I don't agree with anything.
Hey,
that
no,
Kendall
but
was saying.
it's
They know how I
I
feel.
just
True.
I'm just ready for this shit to be over with, man. This that shit just messy, man.
Yeah, they
looks
dragging it
stupid,
out. This is
man.
going on
It
for
looks
like
stupid as
almost
fuck.
3 years now. Y'all going on 3 years. Let's get this figured out and move on to the next.
man, did y'all see this? Where Joe Biden apologized to Rwanda. Here, let me read the article. It says on Wednesday, Joe Biden apologized for an unimaginable cruelty of slavery, which he referred to as America's original sin, and pledged $55 billion in investment to the continent. Speaking during a gathering at almost all African leaders in Washington, D.C., the first since Barack Obama convened the summit in 2014, Biden expressed a regret for the past, but insisted that the United States is all in on Africa's future. During a White House dinner honoring African leaders and their spouses, Biden addressed that he called America's original sin, the enslavement of millions of people, and honor the descendants and broader African diaspora community in the United States. Our people, this is a quote, our people lie at the heart of the deep and profound connection that forever binds Africa and the United States together, he said. We remember the stolen men and women and children were brought to our shores in chains, subject to unimaginable cruelty. Let me scroll down. It's a bunch of images.
Joe Biden don't want to be president.
I'll say singer Gladys Knight later serenaded Biden and the visiting leaders with the performance at the White House. Blah blah blah. The White House announced that $55 billion was being directed to Africa in areas of health, climate change, trade, and women's initiative, but the money has been met with scorn by some. React.
That should have never passed the House or the Senate, and Joe Biden don't want to be president no more.
Yeah.
He's doing too much.
Kendall, business as usual is hilarious, by the way. Kendall, you on mute. Unmute yourself, brother. But business as usual is hilarious. I just think that it's absolutely hysterical because we like to, with all this attack on the Jewish culture lately, we like to do comparisons, right? So we're gonna say like America has yet to apologize to us for slavery and yet to repair us. And they've done, Germany has done this with the Jewish people, if I'm not mistaken. This is the reason why we have ADL and why we can't say, why to have, all these different associations to stop, defamation of Jewish people and attacks on them. You know what I mean? And I just thought it was pretty funny that he chose to do this to Africa and not in the United States. So to me, it just sounds like that he's trying to have some kind of controlling interest in the politics over in Africa versus actually trying to do something that's reconcilable. And I, Kendall, you well versed in politics. I want to know what your thoughts is on this.
I mean, it's just again, it's like I said, business as usual in the chat. I mean, this is America. This is what they do. They're not gonna necessarily. I mean, again, the ADL and all these other organizations, these organizations are in place because Jewish people chose to create them. So we don't necessarily have those same types of organizations. But even if we did, we have to do what we always do and try to push that to a different level. Like this is again what our country does. Like we're always skipped over in terms of that in that context. Anything that we complain or protest or go, say something about an issue, that's the only way that it gets changed.
But Kendall,
Kendall, marginalized people are always going to be in that same predicament.
But Kendall, I thought we had the NAACP and the Rainbow Coalition and all these other
like I said, organizations specifically towards that. We're not complaining enough for talking to them and saying, hey, we need to get this stopped. They're getting calls from different people to those organizations and saying, oh, this needs to change right away. We don't necessarily care. All right, premium news is nigga shit, and we love to carry, just like we're doing right now with the trial. We in a different way. We don't covet those people and be like, hey, we shouldn't make jokes about this. We have to make jokes in lieu of what we go through because we tend to be the ones going through the bullshit.
Right. No, the reason I said that is I was just offering you some pushback because you said we don't have these organizations and these historic Black organizations.
But are those organizations doing what?
No. Check it out. Check it out. It's the NAACP, the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. And to me, I don't know if y'all look at the founders outside of our good sister. Ida B. Wells. The majority of the founders of the NAACP were white. You know what I mean? This wasn't a Black organization, just like Black Lives Matter. We talked about this. Black Lives. Go ahead. Were you about to say something?
All I'm saying is we don't make no effort to say anything. We'll just talk about it in this context. But I'm saying we as a people, we're not going and calling NAACP and saying this is some bullshit. We need to put some attention behind this. Why are y'all letting Joe Biden do blah blah? Because we don't do that.
Right.
Other race. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, other races do. You cut out a little bit, so I just had to fill that in for you. But no. So I'm getting to a point here. The reason I brought up that about the NAACP and the founding of it and everything like this, and Joe Biden not apologizing to African Americans on the United States. He went over to went in front of all these African leaders and did this. The reason I'm bringing this up is because, like I said, Germany apologized for the Holocaust. Am I wrong?
No, not at all. And they gave reparations.
And they gave reparations, correct. So then they founded these organizations saying, you see the steps that I'm saying? We have yet to do that as American culture. America has yet to apologize, acknowledge it, and apologize to African Americans. They have yet to repair us, and we have yet to form a organization. I think those two steps are the apologizing and the reparations need to follow, so we can then form these organizations. That's what I'm saying, and I think that's why reparations is such a big key thing in our country.
But the reparations here are never gonna come though.
Yeah, I mean,
or.
Now there's a lot of groups lobbying for it. We just talked about this.
They're gonna say right, but they're always gonna say, "Y'all get over it. We gave you this, we gave you that. You have the opportunity to make money."
Or when they do,
they always put it on.
They call it reparations, but it's in the form of something else.
Yeah, it's in the form of something else. Yeah, subsidy.
You need more people
That's
behind
not reparations.
Okay, so right, so what? Like, because I'm a solution based mind. I understand the problems. So all I'm saying is, like, how do y'all feel we figured this? Do we continue to lobby for reparations?
Yeah, absolutely. But I'm just saying we need more of our force, our people. We need to continue to complain and make, just like we do when cops shoot Black people. We right out there, we get into it, we own it. But we're not necessarily political or focusing on those issues or holding those politicians accountable once they're in office. We kind of chill and we relax.
I ain't trying.
So I'm all for this. I'm all for solution.
I know the reparations coming.
I mean, but you need people ready to die for that type of shit. I'm not saying I would necessarily die for it, but I would work hard to strive for it. And again, I'm not poo-pooing it. I'm saying like we shouldn't do it. It's just that we always have to push for those types of issues. I mean, we like. just like when Joe Biden was running for president, he literally got on the podium and was playing reggaeton music for Mexicans and was like, "See, like it was a good thing. Like what he was doing was, I'm showing y'all that I like this music. Like it's blatantly racist, but he's thinking he's doing the right thing and bringing.
Don't forget,
he's thinking he's bringing people together.
Yeah, don't forget.
And then he told black people, if you're not black, you're racist. Or if you don't vote for me, you ain't black.
You ain't black.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. My bad. Just what did when Donald Trump was running for president, he told black people, "What more do you have to lose? Vote for me. See what happens."
Hey, that shit was hilarious though. Like, what more do you have to lose? Come on, bro.
It's blatant disrespect.
What more do you have to lose, though? That shit
they disenfranchise black votes. I mean, the list goes on. We have to continuously bring up that awareness and talk about those things. Otherwise, that same type of pandering bullshit is going to come about. We need to hold Joe Biden accountable and say, what the hell?
It seems like we keep falling for that dummy shit, though. So it ain't changing.
Yeah.
Because it keep working.
It's changing.
I personally think it's
changing.
Yeah,
go ahead, Kim.
Go ahead.
Oh no, all I'm saying is we got these what you want to call them, draconian, or just these people who out here who still are older and they don't think. Thank God for technology, because the young people are getting to it. They understand that this shit they are looking and they are critically thinking. They're looking at everything around and saying this shit is fucked up. We need to be the ones who initiate change. That's why you see all these you see all these states flipping from red to blue. You know what I mean? The young people really got a hold of it. It's just that we from a older generation, our people don't critically think. A lot of the people that we know that are our peers aren't even involved in politics. They don't even vote.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it is changing. It's just slow. We might not see it in our lifetime, but I just encourage the young people to keep critically thinking, to keep standing for. Hold on a second, I'm not done yet. Just to keep standing. I just want to encourage the young people to keep critically thinking, keep standing for them, and keep going out there and doing the work. Now you got it, Trey.
Yeah, it's just not going to, like you said, it might not happen in our lifetime. I don't think it's going to ever happen in our lifetime whatsoever. Because if you think about when you go to our poor neighborhoods in every city that we live in, right? Some people poor, fam. They live in check to check. They don't give a fuck about politics or none of that shit.
Yeah, because they don't think it affects their immediate situation, and
exactly,
and when you poor, it's definitely hard to get into politics because you like I'm not counting on them to save me. I got to figure it the fuck out. But like,
they gonna vote for whoever offering a stimmy.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, and then this the thing though. There's way more poor black and brown people than there are with black and brown that have money.
Poor Americans, period.
Poor Americans, facts.
In general.
Just period. Yeah.
All these white people out here on meth, all these homeless people.
Shut up, Kyrie.
I'm just saying though.
Like, no, not you. I was talking about
black and brown people out here homeless. It's a bunch of white people out here.
I live in an area where that's what it is. It's white. Yeah, it's a
bunch
of white
and this is why I said those who don't know history is bound to repeat it. Because I talk about the Civil Rights Movement, I talk about the Black Panthers, I talk about how their whole fight was to fight capitalism with socialism, and we've lost sight of that in this country. We've made everything so black and white because the Black Panthers had the yellow, the white. You know what I'm saying? It was power to all people. They were trying to remove the power from the politics and these lobbyers and these these capitalistic corporations to bring the people together so we can galvanize and go against the government because they fucking up everything. You know what I'm saying? If you look at it right now, right? So everybody's wondering why the Feds keep raising interest rate, why we going into a recession, why we've been in a recession, and why we heading to a hard recession in 2023. The reason we're doing that is because they let y'all get bread for the last 14 years. Now they got to do a reset. They got to make sure that a certain amount of people are getting fired, certain amount of wages aren't being made, so we can get so much money out of circulation so they can tone down inflation. This happens every year. This is why I said we have to get better at capitalism, but until they get us reparations, because it doesn't seem like, since we lost sight of the socialism versus capitalism, it doesn't seem like people are willing to reset that. It seems like people just want to get better at capitalism. So what I'm saying is, until then, we need to get better at capitalism to fight until they get us reparations. Basically, what I was trying to say. But like I said, overall, this is just history repeating itself because it's so much black and white versus socialism to get rid of capitalism, and I don't think we'll ever get back to that again. Kendall, I don't know how you feel about that, but I don't think we'll ever get back to that.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get into a socialist society just because capitalism is taking over America. But corporate, especially like you said, from a corporate greed perspective, like they want to make that money hand and fist over every year after
They
year.
gonna make
You
that money.
you see executives killing themselves if they don't have a certain amount of money. Like,
Right.
so like they definitely want to continue that. But like I said, I just to your point, and I agree with you. The young generation is different. They are definitely paying way more attention than ever. And they will make some change for sure. But I'm just saying we need to be rallying behind them and that next wave of the other kids that's going to be coming up and encouraging them that what they're doing is the right thing instead of trying to just, dissuade them from paying attention to those issues. Because when I was coming up, I wasn't paying attention to this shit when I was 16, 17 years old. It wasn't until niggas went to war when 9/11 happened and affected me personally because I had friends that were going to war. I had, we didn't know if the draft was going to come and all that kind of shit. So I started just researching that kind of shit and I got into political stuff after a while and learning about George Bush and all this other shit. But that's why I was affected by it. But, our generation was not necessarily privy or on that stuff on a regular basis. This generation now, they live that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because of Instagram, because of TikTok and Facebook, all these other social networks, Reddit, blah, 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 list goes on. They're paying a way different type of attention towards these issues. And I salute it. And I definitely think they'll make some change, but we have to rally behind that young generation and encourage them that what they're doing is right.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Whether we agree with it or not, maybe they might change some shit up and do something we don't even really want to mess with like that. But we still got to let them do what they believe is the wave of the future. You know what I'm saying? You got to get out the way sometimes.
Big facts. So yeah, so y'all got, so like I said, y'all heard that encouragement. Just continue to do the work. And then the last question that we had in the chat, because we went on a tirade, but we definitely got that from the whole President Biden with the $55 million. We got that from the chat, just so y'all know where that came from. I'm still working on the flow of the show, y'all, if y'all can't tell. But Thomas wanted us to talk about a common reaction that I've been seeing to Black Panther 2. Did you hear what Dr. Umar had to say about Black Panther 2?
I love Dr. Umar, dog.
Some of it, bro, but I didn't look at the whole thing. What did he say?
It's basically the same talking point that a lot of people were saying. Basically, that this film they made, they took the black male lead out, and it's a lot of some monarchy type. Okay. That's just those general talking points. He basically said that then it was I think he said something to the point, I can't remember exactly, so I might be off here, but I believe he said something about the whites versus the Mexicans and shit like that. But
Blacks versus the Mexicans.
Yeah, black versus the Mexicans. Then he was saying that they came over there.
He funny as hell.
He's saying that they made Wakanda weak so they can now use them as an ally. Things of that nature. And then it's like Wakanda didn't react after they killed the queen. Just things of that
all
nature.
Good points though.
Yeah, those are all good points. But the reason they didn't,
are they?
This I mean, there are good points, but the film addressed all that stuff because, like, literally to me,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So yeah, it's good, but I'm like, are you really are you just looking at this from a racial standpoint, trying to find something wrong with it, or are you actually?
I don't think he watch a lot of Marvel movies. I think he was just talking about this film as a standalone.
Yeah, and that's a bad take because we know Ryan Coogler had to make the film that he was, he couldn't make the film that he wanted to make. He had a whole nother script. So they had to pivot in the death of Chadwick Boseman. And I think the pivot was phenomenal. I know this ain't the film that he absolutely wanted to make, but it's the film that he had to make. You know what I mean? So in my opinion, like I said, when they killed the queen, there was no Black Panther. They hadn't figured out the formula to the super soldier serum. Basically, they didn't figure it out until after the queen died, and it motivated Shuri to actually figure it out because Shuri didn't even believe in the deity that gives the Black Panther's powers. You know what I'm saying? But once her mom died, it just motivated her to get revenge, and they pointed out at that in the show, it motivated her to get revenge, and then she was like. That was why she saw Killmonger, because she was, vengeful when she went to the afterlife. And then, damn, I lost my train of thought. But basically, like I said, she had to learn at the end of the film that vengeance wasn't the right way to go about ruling. You know what I mean? And that was why she didn't even become the queen. They let M'Baku actually come and challenge for the throne, and she was off over in Haiti, with what's Nakia. You know what I mean? So the film phenomenal, man. I think people just was looking too much into it, and I know it hurt that they didn't recast Black Panther, but the twist at the end, if y'all haven't seen the film, I'll say that. Huh? I don't think they should have
Nah.
either. At first, I was on the side of they should recast Chadwick, but after I saw how the film handled it, and it's a twist. Was that in the post credits? The twist.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
post-credits.
Fuck it. If y'all ain't seen this film right now, spoilers. Cut this off. If he had a son. And the end of the film, and the son's name was T'Challa. So, like I said, if y'all,
but real quick too.
Go ahead.
Like, I know this ain't really on the docket, but
yeah,
if you ever read the Black Panther comic book when you were younger, it always was this black powerful king that was surrounded by powerful women.
right.
It was a way deeper understanding of how they even made the comic book. You know what I'm saying? And it showed you in the fucking movie. Once he died, they became weak. So why are you talking about, oh, they did this woman power and all? No, fam. They became a weak nation
Right.
once the king died.
Facts.
So like all of this shit that people are just trying to have a version of the movie, like, oh, they didn't do this. Stop hating. It was a phenomenal movie.
Phenomenal.
Fuck off.
Yeah,
Like, straight up. Like, it don't even make sense. Like, it don't even make sense. Go read the comic books, fam. He always was surrounded by powerful black women. That's why he was so powerful, which in real life, how are we powerful, bro?
Right.
As a married man.
Right.
Because you have a good woman behind you. You have somebody holding you down. That was the whole point of the whole comic book.
Right.
And then Dr. Umar, he be doing some geek shit, man.
All right. Y'all done got Trey pissed off. But
he do, dog.
yeah, but another
again, like
no, I was just saying another bad take that I heard. Just Kendall, I'll let you go in and I'll go into my other bad take that I heard. Oh, was you? Oh, no. Anyway, but back to what I was saying about the.
I thought you was going to
go.
go.
I was going to let you go because I was about to change it up a little bit. But go ahead.
I was just going to say, y'all got to also remember, like Umar is basically like Black Alex Jones. You know what I'm saying? So like sometimes he's very, and I don't mean by like his craziness.
Right.
Alex Jones is a very smart individual. Like,
yeah.
But what he does is he'll use something to push a point that he's trying to make to get reactions from. That's all that Umar is doing. He didn't watch that movie, and he's a deep, smart man. Like, regardless of when he gets to his, Milwaukee, I'm coming, have the cookies ready, and all that craziness he does when he's on tour. But he's a very smart man, and he knew what he was doing when he was going after Black Panther, because he knew he would get some reactions out of people, so he could talk or push the agenda that he's trying to push. I highly doubt that he saw that movie and thought the women are trying to take over. Like, he knows his Ryan Coogler shit. Like you said, he probably couldn't do the script that he wanted to do, which is interesting. And also, to your point, Trey, women have always been in power in the Black Panther movie comic series. Yeah. And Shuri was also Black Panther at the time.
Right. Shuri was the Black Panther.
So it wasn't like it was crazy or far-fetched, but like you said, most people ain't reading no comics. They don't even know Black Panther was a comic. That wasn't something that was necessarily pushed. We know why, but it wasn't Stan Lee fault. Yeah. But that's all it is, man. I really think Umar was just on some like let's hype it up. I'm on the Breakfast Club, or I think he went on there and said that shit too. But I know he was also on IG. He posted it too. What Jerome was talking about. So.
Yeah, and another take that to Kendall's point, another bad take that I heard was everybody saying it was more of a Namor film. And if y'all not familiar, Namor is Black Panther's like #1 villain. They went at it over 7 different arcs in the comics. You know what I mean? He's always been a huge protagonist of Wakanda. Black Panther actually had to teleport him to another dimension to blow up the universe to kill him at one point. So I love the fact that that Namor was a huge part of the film, and it almost felt like a standalone Namor film, because we got it with Thanos. You know what I'm saying? Thanos, Infinity War was Thanos' movie. You know what I mean? So regardless, this was called, Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever, whatever. I thought it was a really dope take on the villain. It actually let me know the full story of the villain, why he wanted to do what he did, and that I also like the fact that some people ain't all bad. You know what I mean? Like these villains, so to speak. You know what I mean? They have actual real life motivation besides I'm just evil and I'm strong to fuck with the supervillain. You know what I mean? But dope film overall, man. Like I said, I encourage y'all to go watch. I know a lot of people.
The movie.
Yeah. I know a lot of people was also concerned about the women part, but like I said, Wakanda's always been a monarchy. So, and if y'all don't pay,
I don't know why that's surprising.
I don't know why that's surprising to everybody either. And once again, if you compare it to real life, us as a black culture, me being a black man, there's not been a point in history where we got together and said, okay, let's oppress our women. Let's not give our women the right to vote as an African American man. You know what I'm saying?
The women run the shit.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. They run the shit right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why they run the shit. That's why that's why brothers that's why brothers are sitting up here struggling with finding a relationship, and why these women are so, because you're not masculine enough to approach this sister. That's you know, that's all it is, really. You know what I'm saying?
Like you can't tell me you didn't watch that movie. You can't tell me you didn't watch that movie. And when Angela Bassett walked up in that room with the United Nations, I was like,
killed that shit.
Yeah, she killed that shit.
I was that was the most excited I was damn near in the whole movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, bro. Like, I just don't get a lot of these. But
Like,
to Kendall,
we ain't on none of that.
Yeah.
Listen,
nothing.
she shut that shit down, bro. That was the most gangster shit I ever seen. Like in the like, you know what I mean? Like just in the movie, I'm like, oh, it's caught.
Yeah, I just want.
And then hit him with, we know who did it.
Right.
Yeah.
We know you're coming.
Yeah.
Hey, she said, listen, next time we won't be so nice. All the little spies for the military and on their knees,
look,
like, yeah.
And I know.
Listen, and we ain't got the Black Panther now.
Hey, listen, and Trey, I know every brother who done sent their woman up to the counter to complain about their food not being right felt that moment in that film.
Yes.
Hey, and I never complain too, and I'd be scared when they complain like, "Oh, y'all."
Hey, I'll be terrified. Hey, I'll be like, baby, like it's just a biscuit. Nah, fuck that.
Hey, they be like, "Is that what you ordered?" Oh no, hey, come here.
Oh shit, here we go.
I had it one time where she snapped so hard we ended up getting free dessert at the end of the night.
hey, you know why? Because, bro, women are here to make sure we good. They
Hey, Leslie,
Yeah,
you ever sent
absolutely.
Leslie? You ever went up to the counter for your man?
What kind of question is that? we not gonna play with the man. We do not play.
Look, I'm the only one who can make him mad.
That part, okay.
But anyway, to my
you ain't
point,
gonna be stressing him out.
Anyway, to my point, I know a lot of niggas out here ain't shit. I know it's a lot of sisters out here that are difficult. But you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, fam, like, we stronger together and we better together. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, your woman, like, it will serve you, brother, and walk and make decisions besides you, versus you always on the front trying to copy, trying to kind of mimic what you see our Caucasian counterparts do, because it doesn't work in our situations a lot of the time. You gotta be a certain type of brother, fam, to, like, you know what I mean, to deal with our women. But like my encouragement to y'all is, like, first of all, get your shit together. Make sure y'all have your shit together before you even approach a sister.
That part.
That's right.
And I'm gonna say we trying to do some, cultural shift and shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us just be out here, because you handsome and you young and you got, and you popular. You think that gives you the right to take over leadership of a sister, and that ain't how that shit work.
And can't even spell or write in cursive.
Right. But yeah, man, I don't know. All right. Did she say write in cursive? Do they even teach that?
Listen, no.
You need to have a signature. You better have a signature over here.
Hey, what's funny is they don't teach it anymore, but people our age, though, they taught it back then. They definitely don't know how to write cursive. Absolutely.
Some of them still can't do it.
All right.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they can't write cursive.
All you gotta do is scribble some shit on
Sign
the
your
e-sign
name
now.
here. That shit in print.
All right. Y'all hilarious.
E-sign.
Man, y'all got anything else to add before we get up out of here?
Y'all out here using big husky pencils to write y'all signature.
All right.
The Huskies.
Hey.
No, do they even make number two? Do they even make?
Fat, y'all.
Do they ever make number two pencils anymore? I ain't seen a number two pencil in forever.
They
You
got
needed 3 fingers to pierce that damn husky.
Hey, what you ain't judge people that had Huskies when you was cool? Like, why you got this big ass pencil? Oh, this nigga, man.
Hey, but we got to talk about the OG pencil sharpener, though, the one that could actually sharpen the Husky, the one with the little dial on the side of it that you could turn.
Why was there so many different dials on there though? It was like 10 different little.
Bro, I have no clue.
Pencils.
Hey, but
You only use 2.
Yeah, different sizes. You had the art. Art was a big thing too. So you
And
had
they used
different
to be so
shit
heavy
that
too.
you.
But let me ask y'all a
Nowadays, they
question.
used to be heavy as hell.
Let me ask y'all a question. Did y'all ever used to just get up to sharpen y'all pencils to show off your outfit?
Absolutely.
Oh God,
Yeah.
that was me all day long.
Hey,
Come on, man.
hey,
We from the mill, man. Niggas be fresh.
I used to do that all the time.
Walk to the pencil sharpener.
Uh-huh.
Or I didn't know. Hey, or I didn't know none of the answers to that quiz. Sharp. Hey, pencil sharp as hell.
You walked up there 3 times, Trey.
Hey, pencil could kill somebody. It's so sharp like that. I don't know none of this.
It ain't killing that test though.
Y'all
I didn't
stupid.
study.
Like, how good was popping pencils, y'all?
Oh,
Man,
I'll fuck with you niggas up right now.
hey, I got suspended for popping pencils once. That's how serious the pencils was going.
Man, y'all kids will
Teacher,
never.
he was.
Hey, I used to buy boxes of pencils just to pop.
Yes. Hey, the teacher was so mad. He said, "One more person pops some pencils. They getting rid of, or they getting suspended." Hey, I was already winding my shit up. And when he was in the middle of saying it, I just said crack. He was like, "Kendall, get out of the room. Go to the principal's office."
Hey, y'all kids will never understand. Y'all, cause y'all be in these damn cell phones. Y'all gotta touch some grass. Y'all gotta touch some straight up, man. But yeah,
Don't
man.
know what grass is.
Oh God, they don't. But on that note, man, this has been another episode of Unlabeled the Podcast. Please like, subscribe, and comment.
Bro,
we
ain't gonna talk about the Christmas gifts when you dating. We skipping over that.
Oh, we can. Oh, well, you know what? Let me. Okay, so we'll spend another 10, 20 minutes talking about that.
I'm just reading.
Yeah, no, because we did.
I don't want to lie to our viewers.
You're right, bro. You're right. Hey, listen, bro. No, the reason I'm saying that, though, I'm getting hot in this motherfucker. I'm ready to end this podcast.
Trey, what you buying for Christmas, man?
No. Before we get to what we buying for Christmas, Okay, Leslie asked this question: how soon is too soon to buy a gift for somebody that you dating? Like, do y'all have a time limit on when you buy gifts for people that y'all dating?
In general, or for around Christmas?
In general, like just say you met a new young lady and you want,
sure.
in general, yeah.
It depend on how much I like her.
Damn, that's a good point.
Fair enough.
Nah, for real.
I think for me, I'm definitely with you, depending on how much I like you. And then the longer I know you, you might get something real good. Like, I'm real creative with my gifting. Like, I'm going to get you some shit that matters. Like, there's some shit that you done spoke about is going to be in the back of my mind. And
hey, women good at that. Y'all pay attention.
Yeah. Like, you and Trigger know personally, I gift very well.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm very thoughtful with my gifting. So for me, like you said, I got to like you in order to get something from me. But I love birthday gifts. Like, I love to give people stuff for their birthday. I like that type of stuff. Or if you got a promotion on your job, I want to get you a gift. Or if you're having a bad day, sometimes a gift will lift you up. I'm that type of person, a little on the corny side, but that little stuff matters to people. Like, you never
ain't nothing
that.
wrong with it. That shit ain't corny. We just come from a place. We come from a place where it made it.
I like to tell people that they appreciate it.
Well, let me tell you how terrible of a person I am. I've had to learn about gifting over the years. I've never been a person that like celebrated myself or like gave gifts out. I've always been fiscally responsible, so to speak, aka cheap ass nigga. But I used to did not give gifts at all. But like I said, if it was somebody that I really was feeling and liked, I would give them a gift. But yeah, that's definitely something that we got to change. So I would throw like I remember one time, this is embarrassing as hell, because like I said, you just an N-word and you don't know shit at the time. But I was throwing a birthday party with my son and one of his friend's son, and I'm thinking, because I paid half for the party and the other parents paid the other half, I didn't have to bring their kid a gift. I was embarrassed as hell when I got there because they bought my kid a gift and I didn't have shit for them. Like, I was like, fuck. I was like, so like, don't do no shit like that, man. Definitely be better than I was, because I'm definitely not a good. I wasn't. I've gotten better over the years, but I was not a good gift giver in my 20s.
I mean, go ahead, Ken.
No, I was just gonna say it really has to be based on like the relationship, how long we really moving. If it's something serious, it'll take me. It don't take me that long at all. I would say probably 8 months, 9 months in, something like that.
That's not long.
That's not long.
I'm just talking about like I'm just saying depending on the severity. Yeah. I'm just saying depending on severity, it's got to be a serious situation.
Okay, severity it is. Can y'all hear me? Y'all there, sir?
You turned the music on, bro.
Oh, I did. Oh, my bad. No wonder y'all got quiet. I was like, bro, I got the. I was like, I ain't even do that. I'm like, what the hell got so quiet? But anyway, that was my fault. I was actually doing something on Instagram. See, that's why I said that's. I apologize, y'all. But continue the conversation, please.
Yeah,
I'm all embarrassed.
I'm
and
just
shit
talking
now.
about from a new perspective.
I don't never.
Like if I'm with him for a while, that's ASAP.
Hey, Kendall
I'm
said
good
right
at actually.
hey, Kendall said right before the wedding, that's when she can get her first present.
Right.
Oh, baby,
he
you know.
hardcore. He hardcore over there.
Yeah,
man.
baby,
you
know.
You gotta show me, baby.
Yeah.
I don't accept. It take me a while to accept gifts too. I had to know you for real,
Yeah.
to accept the gift from you.
Hey, why do
Otherwise,
it make
I'd be
us
like,
uncomfortable to
back.
accept gifts, bro? I don't like that shit.
Well, no,
either. I do
that's
that.
just how I was raised, bro. That's just how I was raised. Like even when I was a kid, like niggas used to give me shit. My mom be like, take that back. Like you don't accept nothing from nobody. Like,
Yeah.
Damn, I wonder.
play that shit, bro.
I want.
Because niggas be, I want that back, or you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, that
for that
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like so that was why my mom was on it. She was just trying to show. She wasn't trying to be on no strict bullshit, but it was just like, let me make sure he ain't out here just accepting shit. And that shit really helped me in my adult life. Just not because sometimes when people buy you things, you take advantage, or you don't do what they're looking for out of the gift. You might slight them in a way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I just never really want to be that, especially when I wasn't really being serious with somebody. Like we ain't been talking for 30 days, and you already giving me something. Like, nah, take this back, or get this to somebody else. Don't be buying me stuff early like that. That ain't the way to do it. Because then you think that's how I respond. Nah, hell no, I get to take that back. No, sir.
But no, I
gotta know you.
But no, I also hate gift givers like that though. The ones that want reciprocity, or they ain't just giving it to give it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like that. If I give you something, I'm just giving it to you. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't looking for no get back. Like, I'm doing this literally out the kindness of my heart, or because I feel like somebody is worthy. I hate those type of gift givers. I've had women do that shit to me. Like, I got you this for your birthday. You ain't get, motherfucker. Like, that was you. We ain't even vibing right now. That was 6 months ago. Shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Have y'all ever dated somebody and went to their house and saw that they lacked something and you know what? Let me give you some cups or give you I've had guys that I've talked to in the past and you just got a sheet or this little thin ass comforter on your bed. Like, who's sleeping on this? I really don't get this man in the bed in the bag if you think I'm spending the night.
See, I tell brothers this all the time too.
Women be like that though, because man we can live with bare necessities. You know what I'm saying? So women be like that. Absolutely.
Yeah, but no, that's
you need some cups in here. You need some paper towels, sir.
And that's also
I got my Keurig.
And all right, my Keurig, hilarious. But I
use it every day.
But that's a part of. But that's also a part of having your shit together before you approach a woman. Like, I've had women come to my place and they can't believe I live there. They swear I got a woman. You know what I'm saying? They've come to my place. This is when I was single. I'm married now, so let me clear that up right quick. But
I was finna snitch.
Dog got a whole hidden house.
Hold
on.
Hey, call me Gunner. I was
hold on.
All right.
Hey, you hear the door open and shit? What you just say?
But I've definitely had women come through and they be like, "You live here?" They be intimidated because my environment is comfortable for them. You know what I'm saying? But I have my shit together. I'm sorry you used to dating bums. It ain't. and now y'all see why I'm married.
Especially when you got shit for women at your crib, they be like, "Who's here?"
Yeah, on God, yeah, straight up.
Must be some hoes in here. Let's slow down.
Right.
There were women, by the way.
There were women, by the way.
Look.
Don't be calling them.
Don't be calling them hoes.
Don't disrespect my bitches.
Right,
Don't disrespect. I'm done with y'all, man. But anyway, back to it. Don't forget to pick up y'all merch at unlabelmerch.com. Drink some goddamn Be Clear, everybody. Go ahead and cop that right there. BeClearH2O.com. This is pH balanced water, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you had. Oh, I definitely had the satin pillowcases too for my women's.
For real.
But yeah. But anyway, well yeah, like I said, man, hit the merch. Please like, subscribe, comment, do all that. Share this podcast. We will be back every week at noon Central, 12 p.m. Central every week, y'all. We will try to maintain the schedule. Come next season, things are gonna look a little bit different around here. Our graphics are gonna look a little bit different, but season 4 will be starting in January, and we got Black History on our mind already in December, so we are to be celebrated. Make sure you celebrate yourselves, people.
Black History,
right? So if brack, yeah, I hate brack people, but anyway, if any. If any of y'all don't got, if anything, I hate this podcast so much. I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna quit one day. I'm just gonna leave. But
hey, Ron, before you get off, can I say something real quick?
We ain't no more exclusives. But go ahead, Trey. Go ahead. Got you.
Viewers, I just want to apologize for Jerome getting violent earlier with me. I don't know why he does it, but we'll try to be better.
For Shannon.
We'll try to be better next week. We do not promote violence or anything like that.
No,
so
we don't. We don't want another Tory Meg situation. So no, we not violent over here at Unlimited Podcast.
And I'll absolutely be the one shooting him because I'm way smaller than him. Hence, that's how we know Tory shot her.
I'm done with you, dog. Hey man, but if y'all don't
when Jerome come limping, he came at me.
All right. I'm gonna blow that big
and
toe.
I absolutely will tell him dance, bitch, dance.
I'm gonna make him dance.
Nah, I'm so done with y'all. Y'all hilarious, man. But on that note, man, y'all be easy. We will see y'all next week with another episode of Unlabeled Podcast. Peace.
Have a good week, guys.
Thank you.